delicious. Oh, tastes good.
They're not my favorite type of gummy. I like the ones that are more chewy. But as I think we'd all agree, taste is way more important than texture.
Uncle Roger rank this B tier.
I would put this C tier. Where do we end up?
Yeah, let's go with C. Well, I never hear of this guy. Unspeakable. More like unknowable.
Next up.
This is Mythical Kitchen, new cereal called Mishmash.
And this is Pokemon's Mina cookies?
Don't know.
But what I do know is that we need milk for both of them.
Which YouTuber make this milk?
Max the milk guy.
Max the milk. Sweet Mac and Mallow.
Is this gonna be sweet or savory cereal?
This is America, everything's sweet.
It doesn't look like the color that I thought it was gonna look based on the picture. False marketing.
Yeah. This is like my shirt. This is like Uncle Nick shirt.
Cereal first or milk first?
Of course, cereal first. Why I use Cypher? We're filming at Uncle Roger's house, so we use Asian spoon for cereal.
Now this looks like a great spoon of cereal. Tastes like Lucky Charms.
Macaroni and Lucky Charm combined.
There's a little bit of an off taste at the end for me. I would give this B tier.
Agree.
Next up, I'm gonna go in with this milk for the cookies. Let's go with the Midnight Mini Cookies.
It looks so ugly.
Sort of like an Oreo that you mashed up a bunch and then you put it back into cookie shape. Dipped in the milk.
This tastes very similar to something Uncle Roger had from Costco.
I'm not a big fan of these.
Tastes very artificial.
What's the score?
E tier.
For our next product, I have Stony Bowls, and I'm here with my good friend, Matt Stoney. Matt, tell us about Stony Bowls.
Best rice bowls that you can get right now, delivered straight to your door.
But I'm about to hit you with something crazy.
Okay.
So I have a list of times here, okay? If you can eat this thing in a minute, you're gonna get S tier. If you can eat it in a minute 15 seconds, you're gonna get A tier. It keeps adding 15 seconds all the way down to F tier.
The bowls are delicious. They're pretty big bowls though.
My idea here is that theoretically, if you eat this bowl faster,
It makes sense.
it tastes better.
Yeah,
You
no,
like
it makes
more.
sense. I usually don't eat Stony Bowls fast. I usually enjoy them and stuff. So I'm coming up with a plan real quick. I think I got it.
So let's both pick a bowl.
I personally, I'm a tuna guy.
Okay. Ooh. I'm just gonna doctor my bowl up here a little bit. Get some nice sauce on there.
Get that mix. You get the sushi rice and with the tuna, some kimchi slaw.
This is gonna determine where Stony Bowls rank on our tier list. You ready?
The pressure.
3, 2, 1, go. Damn. I'm just gonna enjoy the bowl. I wonder if this is how he eats dinner like every night. This is insane. 57, 58. All right, oh my God, 1 minute on the dot. That's S tier.
Easy. How was your bowl?
I'm gonna take it home. Okay. Chamberlain coffee and
What is this? TBH, to be honest, and it hazelnut cocoa spray. So it's just Nutella. Just this gift from Uncle Nick to me. This one made by nephew Noah Schnapp, the boy from Stranger Things. The guy who got kidnapped, correct? Such a good story. It looked good, good consistency. Look at this. Viscosity. Smell good, smell like chocolate. This like Nutella, but little less sweet. Uncle Roger liked Nutella already, but this improved it. So can't believe I'm saying this, but Uncle Roger gonna give this tier S for you.
Chamberlain coffee is from Emma Chamberlain, who basically invented vlogs on YouTube. You ever heard of her?
No, nowadays everybody can have their own food product.
She's got lots and lots of different flavors in this coffee. Some of them, I don't even know what they mean. What is this?
Social dog blend. This too Gen Z for Uncle Roger.
This coffee you do with the tea bag.
Coffee in tea bag?
Smells good though. Smell that.
Don't tea bag Uncle Roger. No, stop, stop. Hi. When have you ever have good coffee from bag like this? Come see Uncle Roger coffee machine. This how you get good coffee, niece Emma.
I'm gonna put this in, and then with the TBH, I'm gonna put some of that in there too. Maybe I'll top it off with a little bit of our leftover milk. And after we let it sit for 5 minutes, we can drink. I like it.
There's not really much you can do with coffee in tea bag. Uncle Roger never have a good one before. Not good. Maybe tier D.
I think that's unfair. Smell alone, I'm putting it S tier.
What?
It's good.
Middle of S and T. B. Fine. Tier B.
Next up, we've got Max Jerky, and I brought Max to go with it.
Hey.
Now, the first thing I noticed when I look at one of these bags is that it says low and slow, which is, of course, your specialty.
If you're gonna cook, it's gotta be low and slow.
Well, here's what I want to do to see where your jerky ranks on the tier list. You see, I've already tried all this jerky. I know how it tastes, but nobody's ever questioned you when you say low and slow. So, if you come on over here, I have cooked some jerky high and fast. Dude, it's completely burned to a crisp. Sure is. I cooked this jerky right here at 550 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, God.
The idea here for me is that maybe the texture is better than this low and slow jerky. But if low and slow does feed high and fast, I'll give you an S tier or a C plus. Let's taste the regular jerky. I'd say it's classic. It has the right amount of chew for jerky and fry. When I think about jerky, I don't want it to be too hard and I also don't want it to be soft. This is right. So we've had the low and slow. Now it comes to high and fast.
Nick, this looks illegal.
Be honest though, this is as bad as you thought it would. Are you fix the bad food?
I think you overdid it just a hair. There's a reason you never go high and fast.
It ends up tasting like you're eating charcoal, which is basically what it is.
Okay, so I am a little bit biased and I want to be fair. Why don't we just give it a B for barbecue?
Be here. I think it's fair. Here's the thing. Rules are rules, and today this did not win. I like it a lot, and for that reason, I'm going to give it S tier. Let's meet in the middle, call it an A.
You saved the biggest for last, Feastable and Prime. First up, Feastable.
All right, so we have 4 kinds. We have the original milk chocolate, we have the original regular dark chocolate, we have the crunch bar, and we have the chocolate. I can't open this.
Everybody's struggling.
I cannot open this. Look. Did you?
Yeah?
I don't like that at all.
Opening chocolate is a whole experience. This one just tastes like generic American chocolate.
What is shared devour?
I think you only give that part to
I give Uncle just so small piece.
I want to try the crunch bar before I give a verdict. This one opened! Right off the bat, I love the look of this bar. This looks very, very appetizing. I will say there's a weird, slight bend,
Quality control prop.
but it looks really good. I like this one a lot better.
It's too much, Uncle Roger. Getting sick of sweets now. This Uncle Nick, look.
D tier.
Yeah, that's about right. Uncle Nick, how many more things do we have to try?
The final judgment of the video is Prime. We have one of every single flavor here, and we each get to try.
So many flavor.
Tropical Punch.
Oh, what are you feeding me this?
For me, the sparkling part breaks up some of the sweetness. If it wasn't sparkling, it'd be terrible.
Maybe if after a hard workout you're drinking a lot, then maybe it tastes better.
Orange mango. It actually tastes like orange mango. It is too sweet and it does taste a little artificial. This one is a LA Dodgers Prime drink. What is the flavor?
10% coconut water. Why not 100% coconut water? Actually, let's just drink coconut water.
I feel like I taste the plastic bottle.
It's the artificial sweetener. It's stuck on your tongue.
I hope this tastes like lemonade.
Smell like lemonade.
Doesn't taste like lemonade.
Why everything tastes like it gives you diabetes?
Almost there, strawberry watermelon.
Vaguely tastes like strawberry.
Not watermelon. This next one right here, Glowberry, is so rare that some people are selling it for up to $500 on eBay.
$500? What? You can almost buy one of Uncle Nick's salt?
What is a Glowberry?
No idea.
For up to $500 on eBay.
$500? What? You can almost buy one of Uncle Nick's salt?
What is a Glowberry?
No idea.
I think the bottle glows in the dark.
What? It tastes like it glows in the dark also.
Let's see if it actually glows in the dark.
Ah,
Come on.
okay.
Come on.
Does it glow? Uncle Nick just wants to spend time in closet with me. Stop!
Lemon lime. Oh.
Oh, tastes like dishwashing detergent. I think Tide Pod tastes better than this. F tier.
Here are the final results. Be sure to comment below if you disagree with anything, and don't forget to visit Happy Potato at the link in the description below before we sell out.
If you make at least 100 grand, that means you're in the top 10% of all income earners. If that's you.
In this video, we'll be trying a $10 steak from Walmart, a $10,000 steak from Japan, and everything in between. But we're starting here at the dollar store where we're gonna try to find our $1 steak. Where is the steak section here? We found the frozen section. Could be back here. That is meatloaf. Oh, here they are. Ribeye steak. We are literally in a dollar store right now, and we have a ribeye steak. Oh, that does not look good. The key now is to look through all the different steaks and see if I can find the best looking one. I need to get a bang for my buck. This steak right here is actually extremely well marbled. $1.25, we'll count that as $1. One thing that I noticed with this steak on the way home is that it's apparently mechanically tenderized, which I have never before seen on a steak. It also says it's rubbed with seasoning, but I don't really trust that either. And yet another red flag is the fact that this steak doesn't expire for an entire year, which is either not true or disgusting, and either way, I'm a little concerned. This steak peels and opens up sort of like a string cheese. And right away, I can tell this is absolutely disgusting. The steak is not at all intact, and I can see the individual parts of the ribeye all split apart. That could have something to do with that intense mechanical tenderization process. But what I will say is, I'm not surprised this only costs $1. The only bonus I can see right now is that it's actually extraordinarily tender. This thing smells absolutely terrible. To cook it up, our first step will be to pat it dry on both sides. Oh my God, it's falling apart. Given that we've only spent $1 on this steak, I can't wait to see what it looks like when we spend $10,000 on a steak. And I'll season it up with just a touch of salt and a bit of fresh cracked pepper, then flip and do the same thing on the other side. To cook our steak, I'll start in a pan with just a bit of oil, and because our steak is already falling apart, I'm gonna use a spatula to put this in the pan. How on earth are you allowed to sell this as a ribeye? Once our oil begins to shimmer, in we go. The difficult part about cooking a steak like this is that you have such a short window of time to be able to get a crust on either side without overcooking the steak. Even though I still don't think I have that perfect crust, I have to flip. I will say that we got a little bit of a crust on some of the edges of the steak, but what I'm most excited about is the fact that the steak actually smells pretty good now. That weird smell is totally gone. Now that our steak is cooked, there's one last thing to do. It's about as overcooked as I expected it to be, although I would never want to eat a steak like this anything under medium. At this point, it's going to be all about the flavor. You know what? It's not bad. Against all odds, our $1 steak might be some of the best bang for your buck I've ever had. But I am a little nervous to eat the rest of this, so let's go find a $10 steak. We'll be cooking our $10 steak inside a Walmart. Cooking in Walmart is a little bit frowned upon, so I'm gonna need to make this as fast as I possibly can. How are you? First, we need our steak. Now, the key here is finding a steak that's as close to $10 as possible. $23 for all the ribeyes. T-bone also looks great, but $16.60. That's out of my budget. There must be a steak in here somewhere that's $10. New York strip, $14, $12.80. Huh? $9.99. This is our steak. Now the only thing left, seasonings. All right. I think I just passed it. I have some very exciting news. Osmo is gonna be in Walmart for a limited time, so go make sure you grab some before it's gone. Given we're at Walmart and there are shoppers running all around, I have to cook this steak as fast as possible before I get kicked out. The good thing is I've come prepared. I'll start by slicing open my $10 steak, which I must say is a fantastic looking New York strip. Despite the fact that I've only paid $10 for it, the marbling on here is incredible. And you know what's gonna make it even better? Osmo, the best salt in the game. To get that nice smoky flavor, I'm gonna use the hickory blend. I'll coat my steak generously, making sure to hit every nook and cranny, and of course, not forgetting about the sides. When I talk about getting proper seasoning, this right here is what I mean. I'll finish it off with some fresh cracked pepper, once again making sure to hit every single part of our $10 steak, and it's time to cook. I'll start by generously covering my cast iron pan with some oil. Oh, you get a turkey? Go for it.
Thank you.
It's always a tough choice, isn't it?
I'm trying to find the biggest one I can.
Feel
So
like-
far, I got 15 pounds.
They're all almost just dead on 15, huh?
Yeah, this one's 15 and a half.
All right.
Thank you.
Of course. Once that oil's gotten nice and aromatic, in goes our steak. The thing I'm getting a bit nervous about now is how much smoke we're producing. I really don't want to set off the fire alarms in Walmart. But so far, there have been a good number of employees who have walked right by and they haven't said a word to me about this. I'm definitely starting to get a nice crust. It's not quite as even as I want it to be, but we're getting there. You might have to cut me some slack here because this is my first time cooking a full steak in a Walmart. No, I'm just gonna cook a steak in here until someone kicks me out. At this point, I've gotten a beautiful crust on the first side, so I'll flip it over and try to get the same on the other. The biggest challenge with cooking a steak right out of the refrigerator like this is the fact that I didn't have time to let it come to room temperature. So I am a bit nervous that it could get overcooked on the outsides and not get all the way warm and pink on the inside. But I guess we'll find out in just a minute. At this point, I'm feeling pretty good, so it's time to let our steak take a nice little nap. You wanna go through? You can go.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's totally fine, thank you. Before I cut into my steak, I want to remind you to go to your local Walmart and grab some Osmo before it's gone. If you've already tried it, you know how great it is, and if you haven't, I guarantee you're gonna love it. We're selling our 3-pack bundle with a flaky white, a roasted garlic, and an exclusive to Walmart hickory blend that I have to say is one of my favorite salts we've ever made. But again, there are only a few of these